New tonight, Newport News police are talking about concerns over violent crime in that city. 2023's homicide rate is one of the highest in several decades. So what can be done about it? 10 of your side's Amy Avery took that question to the chief. Amy?
Well, Tom, Newport News Police Chief Steve Drew says they've investigated 41 homicides so far this year. The department's records go back to the early 90s, and this is the highest number they've ever seen. But Chief Drew says even though homicides are up, shootings are actually down.
It's a human life and it's a family, it's a member, an individual, and they matter to me.
Newport News Police Chief Steve Drew says it's been a rough year for the city. 41 homicides investigated in 2 cases especially stand out to detectives. 18-year-old Devontae Burris was shot on Katina Way in early September. 27-year-old Brandon Grishkowiak was shot in early July in an apartment complex. Both are still unsolved and detectives are asking for information.
Whether it's an inch one way or the other, a shooting can become a homicide. So how many shootings do we have, right? So we've had about 15 more homicides this year than last year, but our shootings right now are down almost 20 compared to where they were last year.
Chief Drew says whether it's deadly or not, it takes a toll on the department. He says shootings are usually a better indicator of what street-level violence looks like, and shooting investigations are very similar to murder investigations.
Someone shot in the arm, leg. We're bringing the same resources to that we are to a homicide. So the quicker we solve that, we stop any retaliation, we stop trying to intervene and prevent other acts of violence.
Preventing acts of violence by getting involved. Chief Drew says another positive, there's been fewer teenagers shot in the city compared to last year.
I think a lot of that has a part. I think the Boys and Girls Club play a big role. I've got officers and detectives that are coaching middle school football. It is my belief and hope that we will be having a very different conversation next year at this same time as opposed to this year.
Chief Drew says a big focus they plan to have going into next year is how can everyone work together to put a stop to violent crime. He says he's in constant contact with community leaders and faith leaders, and they're all working together to bring these numbers down. Amy Avery, 10 on your side.